All right, Dark Side. So we're doing something a little bit different here. I am going to talk about No Remorse, but I'm also washing dishes, and I thought, you know what, it would be cool to do something different. Let's see how you guys respond to it. So I'm going to talk about No Remorse, and I'm going to tell you a story, which I probably shouldn't, probably against my better judgment, because I do not come out looking good in this story. But it's an interesting story, and it might be helpful for all you all who are about to get married, thinking about getting married, or what have you. Don't do what I did. So let's talk about No Remorse first, real quickly. Listen, there's no need to spend a whole bunch of time on this, man. This movie was just okay. You guys know that it dropped on Amazon Prime, and then I'm going to turn the water on here, everybody. You can start washing. Hopefully you can still hear me. Let me turn it down a little bit. Came out on Amazon Prime, starring Michael B. Jordan. It was a Tom Clancy movie, and it was just okay. Like most of you all have said, it was just okay. The biggest problem with No Remorse is that it does not have a powerful enough story all the way through. There are elements of this that are interesting. There are elements of this that are very powerful, but it does not have a really powerful story all the way through. And even though I feel like they try and give you a very emotional through line with what happened with his wife, still the way that this thing is written and even the way that he responds to it does not create a really kind of heavy emotional anchor. I don't know about you. I was sad to see that happen to his wife, but I did not feel very emotionally attached to that whole event. And I think that that is because of how this story is told, how this whole thing rolls out. And they really kind of, as it goes on, they focus more on him trying to find out what happened. And we know he's trying to find that out as a result of what happened to his wife, but they lose the intimacy of that major event that started this whole story off, and in the relationship to what happens in the rest of the story. And because of that, the movie falls flat to me. So that is my biggest problem with No Remorse. At the end of the day, it was just okay. At the end of the day, I'm glad it came out on video, because had I known that it was going to be as uneventful or as unimpactful, should I say, as it was, I would not have gone to see something like that in Amazon Prime. So for those of you all that said that, yeah, man, it was really best suited for video, I absolutely agree with you. So those are my thoughts on No Remorse. If you have nothing to do and you just want to check it out, my wife and I were going to watch it together. We didn't get a chance to, and I wanted to watch it because I had to get it out to you guys. She's not missing anything. I don't think she would like it anyway, knowing the type of movies that she likes. Then I would say go ahead and check it out. Now, dishes and what happened to me. All right, so before I say this, Darksiders, go easy on me, because I'm not in that same place today. You see me washing dishes now. But when I first got married, I never did any dishes. I never did any dishes. I never did any cleaning at all. My wife did all of that. Now, what you should also know, though, is that she was also working full time, just like I was working full time. And it would be the same thing, man. Like she'd be working full time. She would cook, she would clean, she would do it all. And at the time when I got done with work, I would come home and I would go into the YouTube room. It's actually on the other side of that wall where you see that picture right there. You walk around the corner, and we call that the YouTube room. That's where all the YouTubing's done in the house. So I would go there and I would work on videos. And for those of you all who have YouTube channels, you know that YouTube takes a lot of time. It's a lot of work. So that's what I would do. I would come home and do that. And I was really grateful that she supported the passion, because I'm telling you, man, there's a whole bunch of conversations that were had around this channel, and some things that she was not happy about. She was really happy about supporting kind of the dream of being able to do YouTube and connect with you guys like we have on Dark Side Reviews, but the amount of time was not good, especially the impact that it had on us. And I was just married then. I had the YouTube channel before I got married, so I was just married, and I spent too much time doing YouTube when I really should have been spending it with her. But she was really understandable. She knew I was trying to build something. She knew I was trying to get it to grow. So she was really understandable. But long story short, so one day she came and she brought me my food. And that's another thing too, man. Like, and I still do this. I still have to get better at this. I would eat in there too, right? I would eat in there. She would bring the food. She would set it down, and I would eat and continue editing or making a video or what have you. YouTube's great, you guys. I know that there's some folks out there maybe watching this aspiring to be a full-time YouTuber, but some stuff's just not okay. And try not to do that because that was not good for our marriage earlier on. And I still do it too much. I'm still in there working on YouTube or something like that. So she's going to see this video and hold it over my head, definitely. I know that for sure. So one day anyway, she just kind of, she couldn't take it anymore. She was like, look, you're gonna have to start helping me, because I work full time, I cook, I clean, and I'm doing all this, and I need some help. So long story short is I'm helping. You see, right? So this was a long time ago, but we had that conversation, and things got better then. You know, I told her I understood, I'm sorry, and that I helped. Let me put this over here. We also have like a little island table thing here. That's where I put stuff sometimes. I dry it, then I put it over there, then I put it all away unless the stuff is close. Now I just put it away right away. So why did I do that though? Why wasn't I helping her from the door? Well, woo! It was really a mentality thing. So in some respects, you know, I'm a traditionalist in my ideology about things, and then on some topics I'm not. I'm liberal about some topics. So, but I had this idea, just because I'd seen it in other places, that is what wives normally do. Wives do most of the cooking and the cleaning. That's the part that says that people are probably gonna be like, "Al, you moron." Yeah, but listen, man, I'm being real, right? I'm bearing my soul to your dark siders. So that was my thinking when I came in, and I'm thinking that she kind of understood where I was, right? Understood where my mentality was with that. So I wasn't helping, and I wasn't thinking anything of it. I wasn't like, man, I wasn't trying to get over. It just didn't hit me until we had the conversation. And then it woke up like, dude, you're dead wrong. Like, you got to help. And that might have been your mentality. That might have been the way that you were thinking. That might have been even the way that you experienced it when you were younger. But one thing I learned is that marriages are different, man. And I don't know how you do it in your house. You know, I mean, maybe you guys maybe that's the thing. Maybe you do it like that. But it ain't going down like that in the Seward household. So basically, we had that conversation, started to help more around the house, and things got better. I.e., I'm washing dishes for her now. She had to run to work, so she didn't get a chance to finish it. She just whipped up something quick for her to eat, and she literally ran out the door, and she was at work, and she was like, I need you to get the rest of these dishes. I was like, cool, leave it. I'll take care of it. I'll knock it out. So that's what I'm doing now. But now we have much more of a team effort with all of the cooking and the cleaning and all that kind of stuff. We actually have a schedule where I cook every other week. I cook, she cooks, and we just have that schedule every other week. The difference is when I cook, listen, man, I'm not like her. Like, my wife is going to chop up stuff. It's all going to be fresh, organic. I'm like store-bought. Jars and cans, baby. Jars and cans. Because that's all I got. My cooking, it's weak. But I just figured I would tell you guys that story while I'm washing dishes now. Now you know how I got to the point where I am washing dishes. I was not washing dishes before. The mentality, I know for a lot of you guys, is like, yo, that's so bugged out. That's like crazy. And some of you guys might be in situations where that's how it is in your household. But anyway, I figured I would share that with you. Thank you for talking No Remorse. See it if you want to see it. It's okay. It's entertaining enough. It's certainly not great. Thank you for staying with me while I wash the dishes. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.